Good morning, guys. Hey, happy Sunday. I try to get these up once a week on Sundays. So today's topic is what do I eat in a day? Seems like a lot of people in the space like to post that, so let's go ahead and do it. First, let me tell you a little bit about my day. I wake up at the crack of dawn. This began to happen about a year ago. I can't sleep in anymore. But I do go to bed about 9:30, latest 10 o'clock. So the sun comes up here a little after 6 right now. During winter, it'll come up, I believe, quarter to 7, 7-ish, somewhere in there. But that's no big deal. And I get up, and I'm never hungry, ever. I'm doing this video right now, 10 after 7, not hungry in the least. I'll make myself a little cup of coffee, quite literally 189 milliliters. If you're counting, that's 11.2 grams of beans. And I'll go ahead and sip on that while I'm practicing my French. I'll do some journaling, maybe answer some emails, and then if I have classes in the morning, I'll go ahead and teach. If I don't, I'll just go about my morning routine. And that's if really I have nothing to do, maybe I'll go take a walk or something. So by midday, I'll normally eat because I'm hungry, and then after dinner, I'll relax like a good lion will. They'll take a nap. Of course, I don't nap, so maybe I'll brush up on some videos, learn a little more in the nutrition space, maybe do some reading. And then I normally have classes in the afternoon through the early evening. By 8 o'clock, I'm finished, and maybe I'll just sit, relax for about an hour or so before I go to bed. So there you have it. Now, what do I do for my meal? Well, I eat once. I rarely eat twice. And sometimes I might eat my eggs a little earlier, 11, 11:30, 12, but I always eat around 1 or 1:30. So if you want, my fasting window's never longer than 2 hours. And since it takes me normally 45 minutes to an hour to eat, I eat slowly, gingerly, lotly. I love food. Um, that'll take me, since it takes me about an hour to eat, that extra hour, before isn't a big deal. So I normally start off with eggs, minimum 6. I've eaten as many as 10. Depends on how hungry I feel or how many eggs I think I want. And that's just a desire. It's like, oh, okay. And if I eat the 6 eggs, I normally put 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter in there. If they're higher quantities, it could be up to a half a stick, maybe 5 tablespoons of butter. Sometimes I'll mix chorizo in with those if I have some. I love Mexican chorizo; it's delicious. Yeah, maybe put some cheese over the top. Maybe a little bit of Frank's Red Hot, the wing sauce. That's really delicious. Oh, that's a plant. Whatever. By weight, it's statistically 0, so I eat 0 carb. And then during the morning, maybe 9, 10, 11-ish, as I start to, I ask my body what it wants. Now, it's got its 4 choices of meat. Fish, which it almost never wants. Weird. I mean, I just never desire fish. If I do, I'll maybe crack a can of tuna open. I still have some salmon salvaje, some savage salmon. Ooh, spank me. And it's canned. It's Costco, and it's caught wild or wild caught, depending on how you want to phrase it. But that's rare. Actually, during Lent, I will eat fish, but I will mix it with a lot of cheese, a lot of eggs. I need to fill up, and fish just doesn't have enough filler upper stuff for me. And like I said, I eat once a day, so then I'll go ahead and either it's chicken with the skin on, it could be wings, thighs, or legs. The only time I ever use breast is when I make a pizza crust. and I rarely desire pizza. It used to be my staple, and now it's like, whatever. Um, and then with that, either that or I'll get some steaks with a lot of fat on it. Several cuts here in Mexico are delicious. And then pork, normally pork ribs or chicharron. And we have chicharron duro, hard chicharron, which is actually the skin with the stomach meat. So it's bacon without the smoke or any sugar added or anything. It's essentially confit. In French means fried in its own fat and salted. Delicious. Something my body needs anyway, salt. Ground beef, I eat that quite a bit, in fact, and I'll make 5-6 hamburgers. Normally 5 because they fit in the pan, so I'll just make them thicker if I'm hungry. And then with that, I'll just set them out on my plate. I'll normally melt a little butter in the pan to deglaze it and add a little salt, maybe some apple cider vinegar, and I'll pour that over my burgers. I'll put pickles on them. I'll put those jalapenos en escabeche. Those are the little jalapeno, nacho slices, but I get the whole one, so I'll either slice them up or I'll just munch on a jalapeno. For the crunch, for the vinegar, for the flavor, for the zing, for the piquant, for the little spice, if you will. Maybe I'll throw some cheese on there. I make my own mayonnaise out of eggs and butter, a little bit of vinegar and salt. I also make a delicious wing sauce. Look on this channel for it. I might put that on there. Or maybe I'll chop up a little bit of tomato, some onion, and I'll mix that with some cream and butter, and make kind of a dressing, if you will, salted, of course, to go over the top. And then I just eat, and I could be halfway through the last hamburger, and all of a sudden my body will go, "You're done." And so I'm like, okay, and I just put it away. No big deal. So that's what I eat. Eggs and meat. I like that. I rhymed, huh? That's what I eat. Eggs and meat. And in the mornings, there are some isometric exercises that I do. They're called hybrid calisthenics, but they're nothing to raise your heart rate. I have found several videos where raising your heart rate, humans didn't really waste time doing that in the past. Maybe they would sprint after an animal, but this would be rare. They normally walked their prey to death. So a nice good walk, that'll bring your heart rate up to maybe 100, 110 or so, depending on how fast you're walking. I've never really checked mine. My resting heart rate is somewhere in the 50s, and my blood pressure is normally 100 over 50 something. So that's what I eat. I mean, that's it. Eggs and meat. That's what I eat. There, I said it again. And then I brush. And of course, I don't use floss anymore. And I don't need toothpaste. For what? Ew. Doesn't your breath smell? Actually, no. And when I used to eat a lot of carbs and had a lot of sugar, it didn't matter if I brushed my teeth, because half an hour later, when the little mint oil or whatever wore out, people's breath is pretty rancid. But no, I have wonderful teeth. And I have a real nice microbiome in my mouth, which has no odd, off-putting smells or tastes or anything. Nope, delicious, yay. Did I mention I drink coffee in the morning? I think I did. If I didn't, I do drink coffee in the morning. As a matter of fact, I'm doing this video before I drink my coffee, because I like to drink my coffee during my French. I did mention it. Yeah, it's 189 mils, in fact. So there you have it. That's what I eat in a day. So meat, it's what to eat, friends. We'll chat soon. Have a great week. Bye.